Hello everyone, this is Przemysław Radomski talking to you on September 29th. And at this point, you're probably wondering if yesterday's upswing in gold, silver, and mining stocks changed anything with regard to the outlook. And this is what this video is going to be all about. So, did it? Let's take a look at the charts. Gold chart first. Now, as you can see, the rally was pretty big on a day-to-day basis and was accompanied by significant volume. But did it change that much, really? Not necessarily so. Why is that? Because of the support level that was actually a support area that was previously broken, and it was verified. The breakdown, I mean. What we see now is just a verification, a comeback to this area. So far, this area held. So there was no invalidation. Therefore, the bearish implications of the breakdown remained in place. And therefore, nothing really changed. Yes, it was, yesterday's rally was significant. If you focus on a single daily session, it was over $30 upswing, over 2%. But when you focus on the context, you see that it doesn't really matter. It didn't change even the short-term downtrend, right? What we see here. So what we saw yesterday was normal. What about mining stocks? Did they do something particularly bullish? Well, this chart features the GDXJ proxy for junior miners. They rallied significantly on a day-to-day basis. Again, this didn't invalidate even the short-term downtrend, right? So, what did actually happen? What was important? Well, not much, really. It was exciting only on a day-to-day basis. The resistance that was reached is provided by the previous lows, okay? The July low and the September lows. And also, please note that due to severe decline recently, GDXJ opened the session with a price gap. And prices sometimes tend to close those gaps before moving further in a given direction, in this case down. So as this gap was not closed yet, it means that we could see some tiny additional upswing and then the decline could resume. So right here's the upper border of the gap. It wasn't touched, but on the other hand, the GDXJ moved to slightly above the previous lows. So it's in the resistance zone, just like gold is. So it seems that we might see some very short-term upswing, but I don't think it will be any significant. I don't think that GDXJ will get back above $30 level before collapsing first. It has a lot of room to run lower, that is. Let's get back to gold one more time. As you can see, gold has very little very little support, all the way down to 1460 or so. So as this verification is complete, it's likely to fall, and it's likely to fall hard. The early April low provides some intermediate to weak support or moderate to weak support about 1580, it could trigger a quick bounce just like what we saw yesterday, but it's unlikely to change anything meaningfully. So the outlook remains very bearish for the precious metals market due to the analogy to 2013, due to long-term breakdowns, due to myriad other factors that I've been commenting on in the previous weeks and months. And the profits on our subscribers, short positions in GDXJ are likely to increase much more, in my opinion. Of course, it's my opinion only, not an investment advice. Basically, as you see on these charts, the situation has been developing in line with my prior expectations, which were also based to a large extent on the analogy 2013. So this link remains intact, and despite some short-term price volatility triggered by, for example, geopolitical events or something that's happening around the world in general, like the news that we had from UK. Based on those, gold could provide some very quick rallies, but it's unlikely to change the link, and gold is likely to decline anyway. Real rates are going up, which is extremely bearish for gold. It's unlikely to hold at these levels before it's likely to fall much more. All right, so thank you for watching, and if you're not yet a subscriber and you're not even on our free mailing list, I invite you to join at sunshineprofits.com/YouTube. Thank you for watching, and have a great rest of the weekend and weekend. Thanks. Bye bye.